Hello, beer fans. Got something pretty interesting for the Boston area. It's Alesmith Hazy IPA. They call it Mosaic Tiles, which is kind of funny because Trillium has a beer called Mosaic Cutting Tiles. So this one is a triple dry hopped hazy IPA. Didn't know this one existed. I saw that my local store had this, and it's very stupid because they just got it last week and it was canned April 2nd. So I can complain about this stuff all year, all forever, but it's like, why did it take 2 months to get here? I guess it had to go across the country. Looks like it took weeks and weeks just for this beer to get out of the brewery, and there's no information on their Instagram about it or their website. Looks, when you search this beer on Google, there's a link that looks like it had a description of this on their website. When it was available for sale on their website, then you click on the link and it's 404 not found. Just like really annoying stuff. Brewery should be able to figure this stuff out. But I thought it'd be really interesting to try it. From pictures, it looks very hazy, but yes, it's over 2 months old. 7% alcohol. Looks like it's just with Mosaic hops. Alesmith recently started sending beers to New England again, and I just haven't been able to find them fresh. And it's like, why didn't they post this? Like, why? Whatever. Let's just get into it. All right. I've never had a hazy IPA from Alesmith. Haven't had one of their beers in a while. I should have bought their regular IPA because I finally, at the store where I bought this, it was actually, under 2 months old. Hard to find that stuff. And I find their beers under 2 months old. And very, very hazy. The store where I got this refrigerated it, and it's been sitting in the refrigerator for probably a week untouched. And then I brought it home. Didn't get swirled up at all or tipped upside down, and it's still really hazy, which is interesting. I'm kind of smelling something, so we'll see if it's good. If somehow Alesmith knows how to make a really good triple dry hopped hazy IPA that stays good for 2 months. The head doesn't look too great. Wispy bubbles are gonna not last too long, but hey, that smells pretty good. It smells like Mosaic. Smells like nice Mosaics. Peachy. Yeah, some peachy, berry, pineapple-y tropical notes. Orange, a little bit of grapefruit. Hey, and this is quite cheap. Yeah, that's not bad. But the question is, with a head like that and a murkiness like that, I guess it's not too dark. Is it going to have throat burn? Is it going to be really chalky? Yeah, it doesn't have an explosive flavor. I bet when this is really fresh it did. And it's not too chalky or throat burny. Maybe eventually it'll get that way. It's got some body to it. Yeah, it's very comparable to Trillium, but it doesn't quite have the big body and flavor and yeast component. There's not much of a yeast component to this. Could just be the age. No real off flavors. It's got that sedimenty bite to it. Yeah, it's kind of like a double dry hop Trillium beer probably, but doesn't quite have the pop of the aroma. But I don't know if I've had many double dry hop Trillium beers that are over 2 months old. Probably. But this is very cheap. Got this for under $12. The place I bought this at has really reasonable prices, but I didn't see this anywhere else. But yeah, the flavor kind of devolves into a spicy thing. Stops short of being super incensey. Yeah, it's a little incensey in the finish. Yeah, it's not very fruity and bright. But to a lot of people, this might scratch that double dry hop super hazy beer itch. For me, I don't know. I've had better. And I guess it's triple dry hop. They probably could have just single dry hop, or no, double dry hopped it. I don't know if they needed all that, because it's true that you get diminishing returns. After a certain point, it doesn't help. It hurts the beer, and it can actually take away aroma, because all those hops can absorb some of the stuff that's supposed to be dissolved into the beer. I don't know. I know nothing about this, whether they used all pellet hops or if they used some hop extract. Probably not hop extract, but like incognito liquid products, lupulin powder. I don't know what they used. Cryo. Interesting to try, but yeah, the flavor just kind of devolves into a pithy, spicy sort of thing. For me, this would be a blender, and I wonder, like, is there a bunch of sediments on the bottom of this? Is it hazier? How did they get, that kind of haze to be seemingly permanent? After 2 months, a lot of breweries struggle to do that. Cool to try, but I kind of wish I just bought the regular Alesmith. It was fresher than this. Regular Alesmith IPA, that's probably pretty damn good. I'm kind of enjoying some West Coast IPAs, and now a lot of breweries on the East Coast are making West Coast IPAs, but a lot of hip breweries, but then they're really expensive. And when I can get the West Coast stuff from the West Coast for cheaper, but whatever. I like to complain about this. For this beer, I don't know if I'd really recommend it. It smells better than it tastes. I don't know if anyone's going to find it. But yeah, they even write Alesmith small batch, and they make absolutely no big deal about shipping it across the country. They don't advertise it on their Instagram or anywhere. Just confused. But yeah, the finish on this really kind of messes with it. It's not juicy. It's not too chalky and throat burny, but it's more just spicy and incensey. So maybe a 3.9. Bye.